Hi, everyone. Brad Delta Awesome here. And I wanted to talk about where the opportunities are lying right now, as in today, as in the middle of July 2025. A lot has changed in the last 30 days, 90 days, 6 months, 4 years, right? There's ChatGPT, there's market uncertainty, there's political uncertainty. And there's a lot of things that are changing, but there's always opportunity underneath it. And since I'm fortunate enough to be able to speak to so many people, I thought I'd share with you the three places where I'm seeing opportunity. But the bad side first. Software as a service, venture capital backed hyper growth unicorn companies are either over or dying a slower death, but the entrance of those are pretty much gone. The concept of being in AI generally, well, those people are pretty much already established because it takes billions of dollars. Creating something on the backbone of AI, there are some values to that, but in the end, I don't think there's enough of a moat around creating a project like that. So here's the three places that I'm seeing people going after when they have lost a job or that they're born entrepreneurs or startup people. And it seems to be coalescing into three different areas. The first is micro businesses or flash businesses. I don't exactly know how to describe them, but it's somebody who sees an opportunity in the market that they can go after hard, heavy, fast, and they're going to grab the cash and go either with an exit or the thing will die slowly. These are ideas that people have had flirting around for a long time, but they're not full fledged companies. They are maybe two, three, or four people working on product software design for maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks, getting something into the market, grabbing some cash, and knowing that either it's going to be have a small exit, millions of dollars, hundreds of thousands of dollars, or a capped level of revenue. It'll be overcome by events, or someone will create the better, faster, cheaper one 18, 36 months from now. But when you look at this as a sequence, if you and your team can keep creating these, you can actually make a pretty darn good living and not be beholden to anybody by launching a new product every month or two, seeing which ones work and don't work, and knowing that you're not holding on to them working forever. It's just a lot more money and a lot less risk than you would have being employed. That's one. I'm calling them micro businesses. Some people call them micro apps, flash apps, vibe creation. I don't like any of that phrasing. Number two, people are starting to create squads or pods, or I don't know what to call it, but these are 6 to 10 person organizations where everyone knows each other, appreciates each other, has slightly varying and differing skills. There's no hierarchy of management, there is leadership. There is a very distinct hedgehog concept, what we're best in the world at, what is our economic engine, what do we value and believe. And this group of people can attack the market either better, faster, and cheaper, or in an alternative business way so that they can get enough business to support what they're trying to do. And I have a lot of belief and faith that these 6 to 10 person companies are going to be something that grows incredibly because most people don't actually love gig work. They want to be part of a team, but they don't want to be bogged down by management. They don't want to be bogged down by investor needs. They don't want to be bogged down by this other thing. So there's this belief system that's coming up that I believe I subscribe to as well, that 6 to 10 person companies are going to just explode. They're not going to be everything, but they're going to go from a very small part of the market to a larger part of the market. Gig economy individuals will move into them. Larger people who don't like working with the hierarchy and the problem will move into them. But its ability to attack a market with a 6 to 10 person company, AI backing you up in doing an old set of tasks and jobs, that is a place I'm seeing a lot of people starting to tap on that door and see success. And the last person hasn't the place has nothing to do with what we think of technology companies. It's not software based, it's not venture capital based. It's frankly boring old commodities. Steel, wheat, hemp production. I am starting to see so many companies where somebody's coming up with an alternative method and business model that nobody in these large structural plays has ever been incented to go after before. And they're able to raise just enough money to launch and then grant and bootstrap their way to first revenue and then actually materially change the way we attack and go after the fundamental infrastructures that we do. Now, that one's a harder one to get in place, but I have three companies right now today going after those. I should have said this before. I actually have a fourth discipline that I'm seeing a lot of hope for, which is things that solve a fundamental human need. Social media is not a fundamental human need. The need to communicate and connect is. Social media achieves that for you. Saving money on bits and bytes and GPUs is not a fundamental human need. But the fundamental human need, like the need to gather, to belong, to be part of something that matters, those things, especially in the gathering space, the infrastructure space, those things I'm starting to see a lot of opportunities bubble up. Now, what's curious to me and interesting is my whole career, I've worked mostly with bootstrappers. Yes, I live in Boulder. I've helped hundreds of companies raise angel money. I've helped dozens of companies raise VC money. But the vast majority of my experience lives outside of the worldview of raise, grow like crazy, big old exit, rinse and repeat. I know these people, I know them well, and there are some good ones in it and a whole lot of not good ones in it. And there's some good ones who have bad results and bad ones who have good results. But in this current world, while the VC market is trying to figure out who's next, what's next, where's the alpha, the outsized returns, what I'm starting to see is the market itself is showing what they want to do. And what they want to do is they want to work for themselves in a small micro business. They want to work for a small group of people where they trust the leader. They know what they're doing. They know why they belong on the team. They know what market they're attacking. They have a hedgehog concept. Commodities, where all of a sudden it's starting to be looser and more porous to be able to bring in new technologies that can have a superior outsized thing, and fundamental human needs. That's where I'm seeing the opportunities right now. I'd love any questions, comments, concerns, criticisms, evidence that you're alive out there. I just wanted to present the data that I'm finding. Thank you for your time.